Hey there, Jed Coburnis here from jedcoburnis.com, and welcome to Talk Therapy. This is the tool that I use to get past my analytical mind and to get to know myself. So, here we are. Just another day, right? Just another day to wake up and feel grateful for the ability to wake up. If you're breathing, it's a win, right? So today, like every day, I don't think about what I'm gonna record or hit talk about or whatever. I just hit record, see what happens. I was thinking a lot about habits and movement and interrupting patterns this morning, and boy did I interrupt patterns. I slept in till like 6:35. It's an hour and a half longer than what I usually wake up or get the day started with, but I just did, right? I decided, I was like, I'm gonna break my pattern today, take my own advice and break a pattern, and I did. Feels great, right? Like, it was cool. Nothing's the same already today, and I like it. I love the fact that nothing's the same. Spontaneity is fun. Routine is great, but breaking the patterns, new patterns, new movements, new experiences. Try it. What's the worst that could happen? What's the best that can happen? I got the blog post done, the WOD, right? Workout of the day, number 232 is up. jedcoburnis.com/WOD, W-O-D, right? 232. It feels good, right? To really, well, to accomplish something. Each workout of the day that I create, and then wrap some coaching around and put a picture on and post and distribute out to the world is a big deal to me. May not to be to anybody else, but it doesn't matter. It's a big deal to me. I feel like that's what I do. I create workouts so people can eliminate the excuse of I don't have time, or I can't, or this doesn't work for me, or all that other junk. And it comes from, experience, science, education. It comes from a place like that. And I mean, every time I hit post, right, like I do that, I feel like, yeah, okay. I was talking yesterday with a client about being, how many days into the WODs, and it was awesome because this person really was proud of themselves, right? It's a big deal. Started in April, and they're on WOD number 91, which is pretty good. April, May, June, July, August, September. I mean, that's a pretty good change. Sticking to something that's how you do it. When's the last time you stuck to 232 workouts, right? The other thing I realized was I made a WOD video with my kids, just around in it, doing it kinda, and that was fun. Like, I think I forgot how much fun it was to have them around. And that was the whole point. So I look back at workout of the day number 1, and it was a complete train wreck, but it was awesome, right? Like, Samuel was screaming the whole time as a baby, and Molly was just hanging in there doing the squats, and that was cool. That was it. Like, so while I've veered off some path that I've created or whatever, it come back on it and get reminded of why I do this. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, the best part is I get to create a legacy for my children in case they ever lose their way, right? They can look back on this and go, sweet, look at what Dad created for us. I remember doing all of this stuff. I can get back into this. I can keep doing this. I can take over his legacy and keep inspiring. That would be ideal. Is it going to happen? I don't know. And I love that I don't know. It's all good. What can come out of these workouts of the day? I have no idea. And I'm loving that, right? I love the fact that I have no idea what can come of it. People are being inspired. People are moving more. They're trying at least one round. And that's what I tell myself. Like, if I don't post this, what else are they going to do? Who else will try to give them information? And more than likely, it won't be accurate information. Like, Google's a good place, don't get me wrong. It has its place. But if you don't listen to an educated professional, especially about something like movement, right? Someone who understands the articulations of every movement. This guy, right? The origin, innervation, insertion, and action. And those are big words. So scientific words for knowing the nerves that are involved with a movement. Knowing where there's deferred pain because of the nerve ending, right? Like, if it hurts at your elbow, it might actually hurt and radiate down into your wrist or even up into your shoulder, just because those nerve endings are so close together. You just don't know. And if you try to look it up on the internet, then what? You'd get yourself in a whole slew of mess. You could just get into a rabbit hole and just, oh, now I got this, and I got this, and I got this, and I got this. The internet is good, don't get me wrong. It is a good place right now. But it's saturated. It's saturated with junk. For all the good that's out there, there's an equal amount of crap. It just is. So when you're looking, look for credentials. Look for credentials. What do I mean by that? Do they say they're educated? I have a bachelor's degree in exercise science and 10 years of exercise physiology work. Yup. Worked 5 years at an inpatient chemical dependency rehabilitation center in Minneapolis. It was awesome. Then worked at a little studio, not little, probably so much anymore, but a little studio called Orange Theory Fitness. It was awesome. Like, that was another really cool experience, because the Orange Theory itself puts you in your orange zone, as they call it, right? The orange zone is not pertaining Orange Theory Fitness, is actually pertaining science, right? It relates it to your EPOC, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. Like, that's what Orange Theory Fitness is based their entire business model off of, which is awesome, right? A scientific-based gym. Brilliant. You know, worked there for worked there off and on basically for 2 years, and then went and kind of got back into the what do you want to call it? Special population, basically, is what it was. Working with quadrant 3 and 4 functioning individuals, and they're all like, I love working with that population. Did that for about 2 years, and then moved to Warroad. Well, moved to Roseau. Sorry, moved to Roseau, and then work in Warroad. Northern Minnesota, South Canada. And it's been awesome. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been life-changing. Like, the community up here is amazing. I just am blessed to think that every day I get to wake up and do, and to practice my craft, to practice being me. And I don't have to be anybody else, or I don't have to change for anybody, because this community has accepted me, and I'm grateful for that. I'm massively grateful for that. And I don't take that lightly. I don't take that, I'm not going to take it for granted either, because they could easily just shut me out. I'm not from here. But I feel like it was a calling to come here and make my story that I'm from here. You know, like, after a certain amount of years, then you just become from here. Am I originally from here? No. But if somebody says, hey, where are you from? Now I say Roseau. That's a big deal to me, because when I first moved here, it's like, hey, where are you from? I'm like, originally, or where I drive from every day. And people didn't know how to take that. They're like, what do you mean? And then they go, oh yeah, you're not from here. So being accepted is a big deal. But when you're trying to be accepted, the hell with that. Just be you, be honest, be real, be vulnerable. Then people will see that and they will embrace it. If you're trying to be accepted, if you're trying to be somebody that you're not, people are going to see right through that, and they're going to push it away. They're going to push you away. Be authentically you in here. I know I'm talking a lot of clouds right now, going, oh yeah, rah rah, shish kumbah, right? Like, be your own cheerleader and all that, but it's what it's about. Forget what other people think of you. Forget it. Do you. Easy as that. Listen more. Talk less. And that's my job right there. That's like my life story right there. Listen more, talk less. It's not easy to do, but it's very beneficial. Listen more, talk less. Be the last person to speak. You'll get your turn. Be the last person to speak. Not the first person, the last. And see what happens. So, there you have it. If you're looking for a system that will give you the confidence to try new things, to do new things, to have as much confidence as you ever imagined, comment info below or message me. I'll hook you up. And as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.